Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Alpha 3.6.1 is still on the PTU, the public test universe, and there's been a few updates with patches C, D, and E. These have been very quality of life and bug fix heavy, which is what you'd expect for a mini patch, but also now, as a release candidate, it's very, very stable. It's got good performance. There's a lot of fixes there. Let's look at the patch notes and the current state of the PTU. Let's go in a chronological order because that seems sensible. With 3.6.1c, the recommended camera modes should appear at the top of the list for the VoIP selection menu. VoIP UI speaking notification now ignores players who are out of range. The CitizenCon knife should now have its proper texture, and if you've got the CitizenCon goodies package, you should actually be able to see your new knives now. Repair costs should no longer be exceedingly high when degradation is present. They fixed the wrong color spacing in VoIP settings for cameras with more than one color space. Players should no longer see pink or purple graphical issues around ArcCorp if they updated to the latest drivers. In 3.6.1d, it's just a few little bug fixes here. Players should no longer respawn in the air at Area 18. That's a good one, because people were spawning up in the air and falling straight to their deaths. And lawful missions should no longer appear on Grimhex if the player has a crime stat. In the latest 3.6.1 e-patch, they brought down the number of AI security reinforcements to avoid accumulation of AI ships, which seems to have severely helped with performance. They've increased the ship detection commodity buying radius for some stash houses, so it's much easier for ships to be detected when you're at a stash house to be able to actually buy goods by the actual trade terminal there. They've updated probability volume to lower the frequency of AI service beacons. Players should now be able to purchase commodities at Hurston Moon outposts. Players should now have their ships detected once landed at CRUL5's rest stop. The player's ship should no longer explode when quantum traveling to a party member in atmosphere. That's a good plus. Repair, rearm, and refuel services should now work at city locations, so you can actually replenish your ship without having to reclaim it. Players should no longer occasionally see UI markers labelled as unknown. Repairing ground vehicles should now properly deduct the Alpha UEC. Mission boxes should no longer fall through ships when placed inside. This has been needed for many cycles. This is absolutely fantastic. Actually having mission boxes working on most ships, at least I haven't tested on all of them, but that is, thank you. Mission description and contractor are now placed in the correct fields on the Moby glass. Some of these things get switched around all the time and QA don't catch it, and it requires very clever players to go, hang on, some of these things are the wrong way around, to actually get detected and then get fixed. Mission givers should now be in their correct positions, although occasionally they are still not. Fractured rock chunks should no longer fall through the surface of a planet when mining. They fixed an issue causing some optics to not be sighted incorrectly. The restock should now consistently work for all ground vehicles, and they fixed between all those patches 4 client crashes and 2 server crashes. The only remaining listed known issue is the Levski garage pads not recognizing the blister as when it's parked, which is a pretty minor bug. So there were some bits that aren't listed though. Vehicle wheels don't seem to actually animate or spin. There are issues with the 600's doors. I know the ship will be getting some love in 3.7. Performance is significantly better and stability is great for me. I haven't had any crashes and performance is up across the board. Over those patches, I've either gotten better with hover landings, or the high performance has made it easier, or something has made it easier in those fixes and quality of life that they've done. So hover mode is still not great for me, but it seems to at least be fractionally better and bearable for me now. CIG, please take away the helicopter fly mode. I don't want to fly like a helicopter. Keep the rest of hover mode in. I think the rest of hover mode's great, but the helicopterness and the sudden going forwards, and that's horrible. So that's just my thoughts. You don't have to agree with them. Some people might love it or say, well, it just needs some tweaking. But the helicopter nature just makes no sense to my brain, and it just makes precision landing a little bit more fiddly. And I'm going to keep on parroting that. I'm sorry if that's annoying, but yeah, I find hover mode annoying. This patch is pretty good for a release candidate for 3.6.1 live, in my opinion, and we're likely to see that actually go to live between now and Monday would be my expectation. But I'd like to know what you think. Are you playing in the 3.6.1 EPTU? Have you had some great success? If you have some terrible failures, are you having stable trading now when you're, moving between location to location because performance is up and stability seems to be up, and you can be detected at stash houses from a longer range, so you can actually trade with them much better? I really like this patch. Obviously, it's not the patch that's going to have the 890 jump in it, or the ship rentals, or the additional shield stuff, but that is going to be coming, hopefully, in the 3.6 branch. That's what they've told us. It's possible that it could get pushed back to 3.7, those three features, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm very hopeful that we'll get that within the next month or so, all that stuff as an interim patch. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Every month we have a giveaway. For August, we are giving away a Drake Corsair bundled with an 8-inch Fire tablet and 12 months of Game Glass. Game Glass makes software allowing you to turn touchscreen devices, like tablets and mobiles, into immersive controllers for Star Citizen. But not just Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous is getting support next, and there's plans for lots more games to support this. You can use Game Glass for free, but there are paid options as well, giving you even more functionality. Please follow the links down below to get more info or to download. I'm still also shilling for NordVPN. If you're looking for a VPN, they are very cheap and have many benefits over free services. They help protect you and your privacy online, but it also makes it easier to access various websites as well. And there's Shadow 2, giving you remote access to a Windows 10 gaming PC of your very own, so that you can effectively turn any appropriate device, your smartphone, a computer, a laptop, whatever, into this much more beefy machine. Subscription cloud services, in my opinion, are the way forward, and for some are going to be very appealing instead of sort of maintaining their own PC. For all of those, please follow the links below or use the code BoredGamer to get a discount. A massive thank you for watching. Please consider liking and sharing this content, as well as pressing the bell icon to get informed when a video goes live. Consider Patreon or becoming a YouTube member too if you'd like to further support the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Please take care, and I'll see you in the verse.